Morning everyone! Today is Saturday.
Yes.
Which means it's suit finding day for Christopher.
We've already been to one place.
His wedding suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't really work out. We found a shirt for me to wear. But...
Yes, and we're looking for a tie as well. So the wedding colors are green, black, and white, like emerald green, black, and white. But we've decided that Chris is going to wear a purple tie to match the purple flowers. And so we're looking for a purple tie and then a suit. We're not getting anything fancy because we just want a suit that Chris is going to be able to wear for years.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're just looking for a normal plain black suit. We found a few things that like kind of worked but not like matching. And then I almost changed my mind and decided maybe we should have a gray suit instead. But then I changed my mind back. We're going to go for the black suit.
We found a gray that she really liked. Didn't really.
Yeah.
None of them really fit very well, and it just wasn't a very good idea though. To switch.
I like the idea of a gray suit a lot, but at the same time, I want something that Chris will be able to wear for years to church.
Yeah.
And I don't know if gray is something that we'll want because it's not quite as formal as well. Like if we ever have to go anywhere like really nice.
Yeah.
A gray suit just doesn't seem quite as nice to me. And like I know a lot of people do wear gray suits and that's totally cool. I really like how they look, but just for me, I'm just so plain. And Chris couldn't care either way.
Yeah, I don't care. But
he's just letting me make all the calls, so.
Yeah, but there was just no sizes that fit me.
Well, there was one suit that we found in his right size that would have worked, except for it had like weird stitching on the outside.
It looked like a cowboy's vest or something, like stitching. I don't know what. It looked like Woody's hat from Toy Story.
Yeah,
like the outside,
just
like weird
stitching on it. And it was not. I don't like stitching showing like that. I didn't like how it looked, so yeah, we decided not to go with that. Chris didn't even notice, and I was like, oh, that looks awful. Anyway, we're finding parking right now. We're going somewhere else. Hopefully we'll be able to find something because there's a Books A Million in this mall. And so if we can find something here, we can go to the Books A Million. But if we have to go somewhere else, we won't go to the Books A Million. So it's really sad and it really matters a lot.
This mall has so many parking spots and so few that are empty.
Yeah.
Because it's
huge.
It's huge. It's a huge mall and there's tons of people here. So anyway, we found a parking spot, so we're gonna go in. My dad's here. I think he found a parking spot already, so he's probably waiting for us. So we're gonna go ahead and go in and see if we can find something here.
Yes. I'm really glad that Chris's dad is coming with us though, because neither of us know anything about getting suits or how suits should look and stuff. I mean, I probably know a little bit more than Chris because I've grown up with 3 men in the house wearing suits every single week for years, so yeah. Anyway, so I think I know a little bit more, but I really don't know anything. So Chris's dad is the one that was just like, he looked at Chris and was like, okay, you're this size, and like handed it to him, and it like was like practically the perfect size. Like I would have had no idea. He would have had to try on every single suit size until we found one that fit. So yeah. Anyway, to go find a suit. We got a suit.
Finally, it's back there, it's hanging up.
Yeah, it's right behind me. Nope, I can't do it. There we go. It's right there. So that's wonderful. We got a suit, well, the top, the pants, and then we also got him a shirt. And we found a tie that we like, but they all had defects, and so we're probably gonna go to a Kohl's and just find one because it's like a Croft and Barrow and plum, so it's really easy to find. I'm sure I could even order it like off of Amazon or something. And yeah, so we got that, and then we got shoes for him as well.
My dress shoes are awful looking, so I just needed new dress shoes in general, so this will be good for that.
And we already have the wedding dress, so all we need left are my shoes. I'll start hunting seriously now because I didn't even think about it. My mom's like, Giselle, you really need to buy some shoes. And I was like, I guess. And Christopher's parents are paying for it because it's a very low-key, inexpensive wedding, and they're just like, we seriously haven't paid for anything yet, so let us just buy these. So yeah, it was very nice of them.
Yeah. And now we're gonna go to we're gonna stop by a thrift store to continue the search for looking for a dress for her sister's wedding.
Yeah.
And just to probably look at books. We'll probably do that also.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get sushi. We're gonna go get sushi also.
We're going to look at books.
We'll try to actually film inside of a place this time because we were just like kind of scrambling around inside this last store looking for something because we're like, this is the last store that we really want to go to. Like we have to be able to find
4th or 5th store that we've been in.
Yeah, and there's just nothing had anything, and everything was super expensive, and
So we got it at Kohl's, by the way, because Kohl's is the cheapest, and everything was like we got half off, essentially. So that was great.
Inside the thrift store, we've already looked for our books, and Giselle is deciding which one she actually wants to get and which one she doesn't want to get. The only one that I found is Life Itself, which I actually already listened to. I listened to the audiobook for it, which is really interesting. And I really like Roger Ebert, and I really like that book, so I went ahead and got it. And I also found this, The Blind Assassin by Margaret Atwood, which apparently won the Booker Prize, which is super cool. I think I'm gonna get that. I'm just waiting for Giselle to see what she actually wants to get at this point. We found a first edition Harry Potter in the Sorcerer's Stone, which is really cool. Like the very first American printing of it. And she found like a few other cool stuff. I'm really hungry.
I like my makeup today. I'm happy with it.
We almost found her a dress, but it just wasn't perfect.
Yeah, for my sister's wedding, I have to find a dress that's either cranberry, navy, or forest green. And so I have 3 options, and it's just, I found 2 dresses that came close, but they just weren't good fabric materials. They're just, I don't want to be wearing a sweater dress in California during summer. That sounds like the most painful torture ever because it's going to be 100, 110 degrees. Yeah, no thank you. In June, when our wedding is, it's definitely going to be in the 90s, probably in the hundreds, I'm not 100% sure. But for my sister's wedding, her wedding's in the middle of July. Like, it's definitely going to be 100. And we're not getting married right next to my house, so I can't say exactly what temperature it's going to be there. But yeah, I found a dress, and it was like this weird, it was like almost like a spandexy material. It was not cute, so. But it had a cute, like, asymmetrical collar on it and stuff. I liked it, but I decided I would wait for something that I love rather than just buying this because I couldn't find anything better and then finding something at the next thrift store we go to and then being really sad. I don't want to do that.
Now it's pretty late, but we're still gonna get our sushi and stuff, and it's a pretty late lunch. But we still really want to go.
Yeah, we had a late breakfast as well, and
I mean, by the time we're gonna get to the restaurant later for dinner, and then we're gonna sit there and wait for the food to actually come out. So it's like by the time we eat, it'll be like 7:30. So hopefully, like it'll be okay. Like it's like 3:30 right now. So well, it'll be 3:30 when we get there.
We had breakfast at like 11:30, and so it makes sense. Like neither of us ate very much because we didn't want to be full.
Yeah.
And stuff just took longer than we wanted it to because we had to go to 5 different stores to find Chris's suit. So
yeah, we thought it would be like one place, 20 minutes tops, done. And that was like,
not true at all. We spent a long time driving around, and we didn't even get to go to Books A Million because we had to drive
away from the mall that it was in.
Yeah.
I didn't want to like hold my dad and be like, wait, Dad, we have to go to Books A Million first.
Yeah, just wait for half an hour while we look around, even though you're taking this time off of work to come around with us. Thanks. When we were in the car driving over here, my mom called and she's with this awesome girl that I know. Her name is Marley and she lives in Utah, and so like I've only seen her a couple times in the past year, but she used to come over my house all the time and she's awesome. Anyway, and so I got to catch up with them a little bit, but my mom was rubbing in my face that they were going to Little Tokyo, Chinatown, and Olivera Street, which is like a little Mexican market street. They're both,
California.
Yeah, and they're all like right next to each other. I've been to Chinatown and Olivera Street recently. Like I went and walked around both of them. But yeah, so I told my mom, I asked my mom if she would look at some chopsticks for me because I really want to buy chopsticks, and I figured if she can find them for like they're gonna be like $2 and there's gonna be like 10 of them and they're all gonna be beautiful, so. But speaking of chopsticks, we're right at Sushi Nari. Nari Sushi, that one.
It's Sushi Nari. I don't know why sushi is below the Nari, but it's Sushi Nari.
Oh,
That's
I'm
the official title.
so excited. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
Here is our sushi. Oh my gosh.
This is Dynamite, Pink
Pink
Lady,
Lady.
I Love KC, which has cream cheese, and then Spicy California.
Oh my gosh.
I
Is it
love
spicy
all-
California or spicy tuna?
Spicy California.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. This one's the best.
This one's my second favorite.
I honestly don't remember, so
Well, we got all the same things we did last time.
yeah, I don't remember. It's been too long. So. On a scale of 1 to 10, is this the best birthday ever?
I can't hold chopsticks right now. Definitely the best. 14 days after my birthday later. Or 13? I have no idea. Whatever. It's good.
This is his birthday meal.
Birthday lunch, and then
Yeah.
birthday dinner in a few hours. It's the best birthday day ever. All done. These are the flavors they have today. Giselle got Swedish fish, and I got blood orange, because I love blood orange. I'm so happy they had it today. And she's very happy they had Swedish fish today. Aren't you?
Yes.
We're gonna go sit in the car and eat these, because it's hot outside. Actually, I guess we could sit outside and eat them.
Well, but then we'd be in the sun.
That's very true. Let's go sit in the nice air-conditioned car.
We didn't film in the thrift store because...
We didn't even tell them we were going to
Yeah, we're going to the thrift store, and we didn't film in it because I left it in the car like a big dummy. And then we went in there, and I'm like looking at the cookbooks like I always do, because I always hope to find The Art of French Cooking by Julia Child. It's the one cookbook that I'm dying to get my hands on. And I didn't quite find that, but I found the next best thing, which is Volume 2, Mastering the Art of French Cooking. It's like the second part, or the sequel, or whatever. I need the original still. But oh my gosh, and it's full of amazing illustrations of like creepy disembodied hands rolling out dough and folding pastries and stuff. It's wonderful, and I'm dying to use this.
It's library. It's got like a library cover on it, so it looks
Yeah.
kind of nasty, but once we take the plastic off, it should look perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
it's gonna look great. And so there's some of the stuff on the back that like, I saw this and I died, and it was $1.25. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And the illustrations in there are absolutely wonderful. Look at, they're wonderful. Look at this. This is the best thing ever. Look at it, they're making croissants. Ah. Chris can attest that I've been talking about this book and wanting this for how long? How many times have I said it to you?
I don't know, a lot. For like a year.
Yeah.
So.
I've been talking about it. Like every time we go to the cookbook section, I'm like,
Yeah.
look for this book by Julia Child. And he's like, Giselle, I have no idea what you're talking about. But
Yeah.
I'm I'm so excited. It's falling apart a little bit. It's not in the best condition, but it was so cheap. And oh, it's the book club edition. In case you want to read this for your book club.
We're at my birthday dinner. Giselle got ribs.
A huge thing of ribs. It's ridiculous. And mashed potatoes and a baked potato because I'm a potato fanatic. And then Chris wanted
Steak and fried shrimp.
potatoes and rice. Thank you. And then everyone else is starting to get their food as
She
well.
said potatoes. I got fries and rice. I guess it's the same thing.
It's a potato. Everyone's getting their food though. So Arthur's here. I don't know if we've met him yet.
No, I don't think we have either.
This is his sister's boyfriend, and then his niece is here. Christopher, of course. And then his parents, mom and dad, and me. And we're all gonna start eating, and we're excited. Bruce is eating his salad right now though.
Yes, I am. Because we didn't finish it before they came, the food, so.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good though. What?
Happy birthday to you. birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christopher. Happy birthday to you. Yep, pull the string. Pull it hard.
I almost got the whole thing.
Madison pulling something at you. Picture?
Yep.
It's Oreo cheesecake.
My mom made it. It's really good. You're gonna hear like camp rock in the background and be like, what the heck?
We're opening presents.
We.
Chris is opening presents. Here's a big stick. No.
What is it? I'm not touching it.
Do you remember when you used to do that to me all the time?
It says some things never grow, or so, birthdays may come and go, but some things never get old. And it just says, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. And when you,
He's touching me, Mom.
when
She's
you,
touching me.
just normal holding it from like my face, like to read it, it just like automatically comes at you.
Uh-huh.
Just,
He used to do that to me all the time. Yeah, I didn't wrap it very well, sorry.
It's alright. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Madison.
I got something like automatically to that. It's a lightsaber.
Nice. That's purple and blue. It's perfect.
I made you it.
I know. Thank you. Giselle helped you with the tape a little bit.
Yeah, I used a lot of tape.
I can tell. I can very much tell. I thought this was actually something I had to open, so that's why I didn't go up and examine it at all. But it's a lightsaber. Thank you. And it says Madison on both of the blades.
Double-sided lightsaber.
That's why I don't wrap my presents.
Like
They get smushed because they're all made out of paper.
Oh, thank you.
Headphones.
The headphones I asked for. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you got me this. Thank you.
I guess you'll be surprised.
Awesome. I really wanted this.
Oh,
I'm playing lots of video games on the computer. So
yeah, that'll
this
be
is like a
nice.
controller for your computer. But awesome. I think I know what this one is. I kind of feel it. Yes.
Book.
She knows what this is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I believe last birthday, that's all you asked for was books.
Yeah, last birthday I got almost entirely books. This time I tried to mix it up a little bit because I've gotten quite a few books since then. So thank you. I'm really needing this a lot. It's a 5 terabyte hard drive, which is 5,000 gigabytes. I need that for video and lots of other stuff.
5 million megabytes.
Yeah.
Like editing
Wow.
photos and stuff, right? 'Cause that takes
Photos,
a lot
video,
too.
mostly video and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So thank you for all of that. Back here too.
You should throw it.
Oh.
You should throw the.
Yeah.
Oh.
Next one you didn't ask for.
Oh, it's
But it was
very
buy,
similar.
it was buy one, get one half.
Oh, really?
So I was like, I might as well buy 2 of them. I'll buy
Thank
your
you.
red one too.
No, that's fine. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charlie.
Don't eat it.
Charlie.
You won't know, you won't eat it. Just taste it.
Charlie.
Anyway, I think that's
Yeah.
everything in the bag. Thank you so much. So today was a fun day, and the last thing you saw was me opening up presents, which are all very nice and very, very lovely. And we actually put one of my presents to use right away. We all, well, not all, we kind of all, and then kind of slowly petered out to just me and Giselle and my dad. We're watching the new Star Wars movie, The Force Awakens. And I've been trying to get Giselle to watch that for a long time, and she finally did. And she liked it, which is good. My dad kind of fell asleep in the middle of it, but he's already seen it before, so. And he liked it too. He's the one who was like, let's watch it right now. Because I guess he wanted to rewatch it. I don't know. I'm really happy that I got to rewatch it. I really liked that movie a lot, and it was a good way to end the night. But now we're both really tired, so we're going to go to bed. And it was really good. Second birthday. basically. That's what it was. It was like just a whole day of birthday-related things. Yeah, it was really fun. It was really nice, especially because I got to do it. We got to do it all here, like in Maryland and where I grew up and stuff. So
I liked The Force Awakens. I thought it was good, but I'm a nitpicker. And some of the costume choices.
well, more like the way they did well, she doesn't understand why Kylo Ren has black hair, basically.
It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't know.
If you've seen it, maybe you'll understand why. If you haven't seen it yet, then maybe you'll understand after you've seen it why she's confused about his black hair. But
Yeah. And I thought parts of it were pretty obvious.
I mean, it follows a pretty simple formula.
Yeah.
It's a love letter
It's
to
very-
the first. It's a love letter to the first movie.
The
So
fourth movie.
that's what I meant. The first movie.
To
But
episode
okay,
4.
episode 4.
And I mean, yeah, it was very similar to episode 4, but like, I liked it.
That's where we're getting the vlog for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my second birthday, and we'll see you tomorrow.